Liv Ullmann is probably the best-known noted Scandinavian actress since, I guess, the days of Garbo and Bergman, and not only a marvelous actress, but an impressive writer who's also found time to become deeply involved with UNICEF, which brings her to Los Angeles. Would you welcome, please, Miss Liv Ullmann? It's so nice to see you again.
It's very nice to see you. You almost broke up my marriage, you know.
Yeah, we better explain what happened. Now, the last time you were on the show, it's the first time we'd actually met.
Yeah, you thought I was too heavy before, so...
Oh, no, heavy?
No, in my conversation.
Well, not heavy, but we started
serious.
to... Yeah, we were kind of flirting in a way.
Oh, on the show?
Yeah.
Yes, then. But before, why I wasn't with you before? All these years I've been in America. I was never here before that time when we flirted.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why that was.
Well, I didn't know we were flirting, but it kind of happened. Something.
Yeah, and you were being very complimentary, and I was being very complimentary to you, and you got you in some trouble, or what?
Well, you see, my husband was then in Boston, and we hadn't been married that long, and he's not in show business either.
Yeah.
And he was watching it 3 hours before it was sent here, and I wasn't home after he had watched it.
Right.
And you had said something about, at the end of the show, you know where I'm going now.
Oh, yeah, because we were making contact, and I said, well, you know where I'll be going after the show, right?
I know, and so I came home late, and he was sure I was with you.
Well, I've had a lot of problems before, but that's not. Did you explain to him that sometimes people in the entertainment business do those things because they're kind of silly and?
Well, I tried to, but I really liked you, and he saw that, and.
I like you too. And I think I met. That was your husband?
Yes, he came. I mean, he never goes when I do a television thing, never. And today he insisted. and we were talking, and I wasn't about to introduce him because I thought if you didn't know I was married, maybe we could flirt again.
Well, like you were sitting in a makeup chair, and I started to, and we were talking, and all of a sudden I turned around, and this man is standing right there.
I know, and he said, we are married.
He says, I'm her husband. Very nice fella.
He's very nice,
yeah.
And you are engaged anyway since...
Yeah, you know, I believe in long engagements.
You do?
Were you engaged long before you were married?
No, I wasn't engaged at all, but you see, I had been married once before.
Well... I'm not Mother Teresa myself, you know. No, I had been married once before, too.
Really?
And two.
Well, in Norway, if you have been married once, kind of, if you do it again, you do it very quickly. And no engagement and quiet marriage.
Were you married quietly and just privately?
Kind of privately, but beautifully. Were you engaged beautifully?
It was just, you know, nothing big about it. I just said, would you like to get engaged? That was it. Yeah. Yes, sirree, Bob. How long's hubby going to be out this trip? Now, tell him we're just kidding. I mean, he's watching backstage this moment.
I'm not kidding.
Is he jealous?
I didn't know
he was... Is he Scandinavian?
No, he's American, from Boston. I didn't know he was jealous before you.
Oh, I see.
But now I know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's very nice. Marriage is going well and everything?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't, you know where I'm at. Why don't you dump him? I'll get unengaged. Let's get married. No, now my girl, you see, has a good sense of humor. Real good sense of humor. She'll think this is really, really amusing.
Yes.
And she'll know that we're just really kind of kidding, aren't we?
Do you have children?
Yes, I do. Do you have children?
Yeah, I have a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
She's here too.
Yeah. I have 3 boys.
How old?
Well, my oldest is 36. I have one 34 and one 33.
And they're all married?
None of them are married.
Oh.
Never, ever. It's unusual, isn't it?
That's very unusual. Well, we could be in-laws, maybe.
You want me badly, don't you? Whatever possessed me to say that, I'll never know. I just ran out of things to talk about. Well, maybe we should talk about something else. What do you mean, no? This is. What do you find? All right. What do you find the toughest thing is in a marriage? Seriously, I mean, what makes a marriage really stick together? What makes a marriage fly apart? Is a sense of humor important?
Yes, that's very important.
Yes.
Well, I think maybe giving up your independence and not be free to do everything you did before you were married.
That's right.
I would say. And
you take your commitment very seriously.
well, if you choose to get married, especially at our age, I think we have to take it serious.
Wait a minute, we're not Ma and Pa Kettle, you know what I mean?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Our age, I mean, anything
Mature.
over 30 in Hollywood is
Yes.
kind of old, isn't it?
Well, that's the way Hollywood looks at it, yeah.
I know. But, I mean, there's no reason to get married, maybe, if you don't think it is a commitment.
Yeah.
What do you feel is the difficult thing in marriage?
What?
What is the most difficult thing in marriage for you?
Gee, I wish I had time to answer that. But we have to take a break, but we'll be right back. Anyways, we seem to have run out of time.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Would you come back with us again sometime?
I'd love to.
Yeah, and you're going to tell your husband this was all kind of just fun and games, right? Thank you. You're really a marvelous guest. Next week, I'm canceling because we're going to Mexico.